has your back. They use only the best certified Angus beef, delicately prepared with as much love as your occasion deserves. When you deserve the best, the Silver Star Steak Company has a steak worthy of you.
Ford Focus on Child Hunger is an effort here in the region to make sure that our kids are getting enough to eat by providing more food to families in need. Since 2014, our Ford Peanut Butter Drive has collected over 60,000 pounds of peanut butter. And over the last 3 years, we provided over 2 million meals and snacks in the Northwest. When kids have the nutritious food they need, they really can just be kids. The partnership between Ford Fund, local food banks, and the Boys and Girls Club is absolutely amazing. That's really what it means to go further.
For all the graces you give to us, we ask you to bless us in every way. Bless the competition.
This country wasn't discovered, it was built. One home, one neighborhood, one school at a time.
And back here in Carroll, and the pregame prayer, you just heard it, and now we are ready for tonight's national anthem.
A junior nursing student from Eugene, Oregon.
Beautifully done. So Rocky coming in tonight, the Battling Bears 10-9 in the season overall, 3-4 in conference play. And Carroll 16-3, tied for first at 6-1 in conference play. And so we get ready for our starting lineups. Riley Bradshaw, the 6'1" senior, transfer from the University of Montana, making his 19th straight start. Derek Graves is a 6'3" senior from Cheyenne. Danny Betcher, the sophomore from Billings.
Number 23, a 6'1" senior from Littleton, Colorado, Taylor Longo.
Taylor Longo, number 23, shot 2 for 10 last night against Western, so he struggled. He did have 8 assists. And then Zach Hidden was really the man last night, 23 points, 9 rebounds. He's their second leading scorer. So that's your Pro Bowl starting lineup for Rocky. For Carroll, you've got Zach Taylor, the senior, the only holdover from the pre-Cunningham era, who was recruited by the previous administration but now has played his entire career under Cunningham. Ryan Imhoff is the reigning Frontier Conference Player of the Week. Then you got Matt Wyman, Ife Kalajaye, and Oliver Carr on the inside from Bozeman, Montana, with the great moves and footwork, Kevin McHale-esque.
Got a lot of talent on this roster this year for Carroll, as is evident by not only their record but how well they played. But I think since the winter break, since the Christmas break, it's really been a change for them. Just a concentration, I guess I should say, on defense this year. Coach Cunningham has really stressed that. They came back from California. They had some tough games down there. They came back, so we got to dial it up defensively, and they've done it.
Junior from Bozeman, Montana, Oliver Carr. The filing
Carson Cunningham, the head coach for Carroll, and Bill Drykosen, the head coach for Rocky Mountain. Here's your conference standings. There you see Carroll with just the one loss, and Rocky down there tied with LC State at 3-4. Great Falls at 2-4, and it's been a tough rebuilding year for Montana Tech.
Yes, it has.
At 0-8, first year under new head coach Adam Hyatt. Rocky will be in the dark road jerseys. There's Coach Bill Drykosen in his 17th season, closing in on 300 wins on the season on his career.
He's always worth the price of admission because he's an animated coach, and you don't ever have to wonder what Bill's thinking.
And Cunningham in his 4 seasons, 66-43. We are underway, and Hinton gets it, so it's Rocky ball. This is Bradshaw. Hinton for 3, yes.
That's how to get it started.
He's a 43% three-point shooter, so he is excellent from behind the arc. 3-0 Rocky. This is Carr.
Like man-to-man defensively right now for Rocky to start this game.
Imhoff backs Graves in. Little bounce pass behind the back to Carr, to Kalajaya, no good, and Imhoff runs down the offensive board.
Ryan has just steadily improved from his freshman year to this point. He's put on some weight, a little more size, upper body strength.
Carr. And they're going to call the foul before the shot on Graves.
Yeah, Derek Graves. He had been keeping an eye on Imhoff. Switched that time.
Imhoff. Little head and shoulder fake. He goes up and is fouled.
Yeah, nice play.
And that foul is going to be on Betcher, who was arguing or thought it might have been an offensive foul.
What I liked is how he went up and switched the ball to his left hand. Inside hand was covered, switched to his left, and gently put it up over the rim.
There you see the left foot back. Pretty much all the Carroll players are going to do this at the free throw line, and they all shoot the ball well. Match Burnham is the one player who gets a lot of minutes for Carroll that's not performing well at the free throw line. He's under 70%. But Imhoff makes it, and he's an 82% free throw shooter. So we're tied up at 3. And Taylor Longo blocked by Taylor.
Yep, Zach Taylor got a hand in there. Zach's having another great year, the senior. 32 minutes, 16 points a game.
Hinton. That one no good, and Carr with the rebound. Carr will seldom take a shot outside the paint.
No, everything's inside the block.
And he's got such great footwork.
Yeah, he does. Freshman of the year a couple years ago in the Frontier Conference, and saw his minutes cut a little bit last year. He struggled a little bit, had to refine himself, and he's back stronger than ever this year.
Shooting 60% from the floor, but his minutes are still down. He only gets 16 a night, even though he does start about half the time.
There's just only so many minutes to go around.
And Carr gets the steal.
Keeps doing that, he'll play more.
This is Taylor. Right into his motion, Imhoff no good. And Graves gets the rebound. Longo. Well, that's a good sign for Rocky Mountain as he hits the 3. He was, again, 2 for 10 last night.
Yeah, senior out of Littleton stepped right into that with confidence and knocked it down.
Only shooting 38% from the floor this year. Averaging 13 a night.
Yeah.
Imhoff, they like that matchup inside. And the little give and go to Taylor for 2.
Yeah, he got
and Coach Drykosen's mad about that.
He is. He got inside of Bradshaw. Not good defense.
The interior passing for Carroll is excellent. They have made, coming into tonight, I know I'm throwing a lot of numbers at you, but they've made 576 shots, okay? They have 327 assists.
Oh my gosh.
That means almost 60% of the time
It's off a pass.
they're off a pass, they're getting an assist. That's amazing. That's good basketball.
Team ball. That's right. The Lakers never did that. Not recently, anyway. No, that is an amazing stat, Peter. That means Coach Cunningham, they bought into his system. They shared the ball. And on any night, you never know. Taylor might lead him. Imhoff, Burnham, Wyman, Carr. They've got so many kids on this team that can fill it up.
Thanks to the magic of having my iPhone, I quickly whipped it out. That's 56% of the time.
There you go.
They're getting a
Couldn't
bucket
do it.
off an assist.
Yeah. Got to have your kids here to figure that out mentally, right? I know how that goes.
Tough shot off the glass. And that is Craig Wilmore, who's just checked in.
Yeah, the Daytona Beach, he drove right into the paint with the left hand and put it up strong off the glass.
Wilmore averaging 8 a night. Rocky up 1. Carr on Betcher. They get it back into Carr.
He loves to go to that left. He
And
likes
a
to work
beautiful
from
little
left to
reverse
right.
move.
Yep. That's his favorite spot, over on the right block, coming back in across the paint. Aggressive man-to-man defense. Watch Carroll, they're contesting every pass.
Well, they left Longo wide open. You
Yeah.
never leave the man with the ball, and they did. That's the
Yep.
second 3 of the night
Step
for
back
Longo.
behind the screen. Longo took advantage of it.
11-9 early on.
As we talked with the Wibben from Rocky, how much gas is left in the tank for Rocky tonight? For a game last night.
Imhoff, he's 0 for 2 now.
Offensive rebound, Ollie Carr.
Wyman for 3. And Taylor tips it out, so another offensive rebound for Carroll.
Boy, what a heads-up play. Zach Taylor jumped up, looked to his left as he reached for the ball and tapped it back out.
Rebounding has been a bit of an issue this year for Rocky. Barely out-rebounding their opponents. Imhoff strong, no good, can't get his offensive rebound. Wilmore strong to the paint. Shot no good, and Carr with another rebound.
Carroll doing a good job defensively, rebounding the basketball, limiting Rocky to one opportunity.
Kalajaye, nice pass from Carr.
A good adjustment in the air. He jumped up, double pumped, ducked under the defender and put it off the glass. But a nice pass from Oliver. Burnham and Johnson, I believe, about ready to check in for Carroll.
Cannon with the little backdoor pass and a pretty move by Danny Betcher. Excuse me, Longo.
It's Longo, so he's got 8 now. It's off to a good start. 8 of their 13.
Longo's got 8 of their 13. Kalajaye pull up from about 15, no good.
Rebound, Craig Wilmore.
Back and forth early on here. Rocky trying to stick with Carroll. A hot team coming into this game.
Wilmore. Imhoff gives it to him off the glass. That's 2 for Wilmore off the bench.
Yep,
He's got 4 early on.
off to a good start.
He's a 52% shooter on the season. And Coach Cunningham calls timeout with 13:26 to go. At Helen Accommodations, we are resolved to providing first quality furnished apartments for short and extended stays in Helena, Montana. Our rentals appeal to business travelers, vacationers, or when you're just in between homes. We've created comfortable, fully furnished, well-maintained corporate housing that is centrally located and competitively priced. Settle in for a wonderful stay at Helena Accommodations. Visit us online at helenaaccommodations.com.
And the rest of sport in Montana.
So 15-11 your score here, 13:26 to go in the first half. And Rocky has started out shooting hot. They're 6 of 9, have yet to miss a 3. whereas Carroll is 0 for 2 from behind the arc. Taylor Longo, well, what a difference a night makes. He's got 8 points on 3 of 4 shooting. Steve Helm has checked in along with number 12, Match Burnham for Carroll.
We got a whistle, and it looks like a foul on Rocky.
I think they're going to call that on Wilmore, trying to push through that screen.
Okay. All right.
And we got a media timeout on the floor. So we are still at 15-11, 13-16 to go, first half.
This country wasn't discovered, it was built. One home, one neighborhood, one school at a time. The future, it has to be built too, out of concrete, out of drywall and 2x4s. At ProBuild, we believe there's a builder inside us all. We believe it's time we put him to work.
Hi, I'm Steve D, and we're Helen Accommodations. In-town extended stay residents at 6th and Davis. You don't have to stay out at the airport. Happy, complete kitchens, complete bedrooms with superior linens, baths with real porcelain tubs, living rooms spacious and comfy. In town, 3 blocks from restaurants, entertainment, and shops. It's a wonderful place to stay. Dorme bene. Sleep well.
Peter Young and Joe McMahon back with you. 15-11 your score early on. Carroll at home, 16-3, trying to continue this 5-game winning streak. And Rocky, 10-9 on the season, trying to get to 500 in conference play at 4-4. And Rocky comes out of that timeout. Zone defense.
Yeah, they jump right back into a 1-2-2.
Lob to Imhoff, and good defense by Hinton.
Imhoff looking for a foul there.
And at the other end, Graves straight to the bucket. Imhoff was late getting to his feet, so you had a 5-on-4.
Graves took advantage, just kept going coast to coast.
And now Rocky up 6.
Coach Cunningham up off the bench, getting a little impatient here.
Burnham with Longo on him. He's got size. He's 6'8". Boy, Drykosen, you are right.
He is.
Joe, he is into it.
Oh, yeah.
3 to shoot. Good defense this possession.
They bailed.
And Imhoff does a great job of drawing fouls.
With, what, 1 second on the shot clock? 2 seconds?
He's got such a wide body.
Yeah.
He's patient, strong hands.
Has a good base. He can establish himself down low, and it's tough to defend him.
And for Rocky, the bad news on that one is second on Wilmore.
This is going to be a battle. I know it's a 6-point bear lead right now. Carroll will be back. They'll right back in this here. It's going to go back and forth.
Wilmore, the transfer out of Daytona State College. And he will take a seat, and Betcher will come back in.
I anticipate a close game. I said that in the ladies' game, and it was 71-50 Carroll, so maybe not, right?
Imhoff perfect at the free throw line tonight. So it's 17-13 score.
Good help that time from Burnham.
Nice ball movement. Graves, the recipient of the wide open pass. And Taylor skying for the rebound.
Yeah, jumps right in between 2 of his teammates, grabbed that rebound.
All 6 foot, 165 pounds of him. And Match Burnham.
Stepped on the end line.
Yep, stepped out of bounds. So turnover gives it back
Coach Cunningham
to Rocky.
Suggesting that should be a blocking foul. He's going to give the official an earful here as he comes by him.
Nice pass inside to Hinton.
Nice pass, and Hinton very quick to turn and go to the basket.
Rocky has started out this first 8 or 9 minutes very animated, high energy. That shot short by Steve Helm. And Longo right at Burnham, in and out, but he will go to the free throw line to shoot 2.
Almost an and one right to the rack. Longo's aggressive offensively tonight.
His first, team first. 2 free throws, Taylor Longo.
First free throw is good for Longo. Longo on the season, an excellent free throw shooter at 85%. We've talked quite a bit about Carroll at almost 80% as a team. The Rockies did a nice job as well at 75%. So Longo will take a seat with 10 points. And Bradshaw comes back in.
Yeah, his first 8 minutes have been very productive. Yeah, you're right. Rank number 9 in NAI, 75% from the free throw line of the Battling Bears.
Burnham.
Well, he was aggressive.
Straight to the glass.
Yeah.
He was aggressive, but good defense.
Good job defensively by Helmut Bradshaw.
Good aggressive defense by Carroll.
And it looks like they got a timeout.
I think he did call a timeout, so 30-second timeout. It will stay with Rocky. And they got 11 seconds on the shot clock.
Nice job by Hinton that time. On the ground, on the floor, realizes he's about to get tied up and lose the ball on possession. He calls a timeout.
Game of the week brought to you by ProBuild. Montana Tobacco Quit Line at 1-800-QUIT-NOW. First Interstate Bank, Opportunity Bank, Silver Star Steak Company, Helena Accommodations, and Conlon's Furniture. Thanks again to all of our sponsors for making these games of the week possible. So Rocky Mountain, with great effort here, first 10 minutes of the first half, find themselves up 8, shooting 66% from the floor and 75% from three-point line.
Yeah, they're coming in and playing well. Coming off a tough game last night, as we mentioned many times. They're playing like they haven't played last night. I'm not surprised Coach Strackerson has his team ready to go.
Well, out of that timeout, they just throw it away.
Yeah, he got caught with his back to the basket, Chad Kennan did, and really had nowhere to go with the ball. Carroll a little off offensively right now. Credit a lot of that to tight defense by Rocky.
Imhoff with Betcher guarding him. Will fade away, yes. Pretty. That's his second bucket of the night. He's got 7.
He's got a lot of ways to beat you.
Good hedge by Burnham. He's got to get back into the defensive swing of things. There we go.
Same thing for Imhoff, and we got a whistle away from the ball. Kalajahe picks it up.
So second team foul for Carroll. First on Kalajahe, who will take a seat. And Laurel Johnson checks in, number 22. Johnson, the junior, out of Downey, California. Hinton made his first 3 of the night. It's cooled off a little bit since then.
Yeah. Thought that one was going in, was headed down to play defense.
Taylor. He has been fairly quiet. For a guy that's their leading scorer, or second leading scorer, 16 points a night, he is very patient on the offensive end. Bradshaw, their leading scorer, with a pretty move. He averages 15.5.
So a little flash there, former Grizzly. They isolate Imhoff on this side by himself, let him go to work.
Well, he does such a good job going to the left hand when he needs it. And Betcher, a little frustrated, but Betcher's just giving up so much size. It's a hard task. He's 6'7", but you just see the width of Imhoff.
Yeah, the strength, exactly. It's a challenge. He's just telling the official right now, I have my hands straight up. What do you expect me to do? But the official he's talking to right now is never going to change that call. And you want to say it very softly to him. He's got a quick tee.
It's a great looking stroke.
Yeah, Imhoff's just putting together a great year. So Carroll, 9 minutes here to cut this lead down. They're down by 7 at the moment.
2 points for Ryan
And
Imhoff perfect at the line. He's taken all the free throws for him. He's 5 for 5. And it's a 23-17 ball game. Hinton. Shot no good. Nice offensive rebound for Rocky, and the putback is good for Grant Wallace, the freshman who just checked in from Columbia Falls, Montana.
Great job that time. Grabbed it and turned right back to the middle, went right back up with it, kept the ball up. Oliver's gonna check back in for Carroll here in a moment.
Wallace not scoring in bunches this year, about 4 a game. Oh, pretty spin move by Burnham. Wow.
Right to the Burnham, spun it.
Burnham had 18.7 rebounds Thursday night in that win against Western.
He's capable any night of getting you 20.
Still a 6-point game, 8:15 to go. Stipped. Here's Carroll, they've got it. Helm all the way, yes! Pretty move by Helm. Helm off the bench this year, shooting 54% and averaging 6.7 a night. Rocky lead is 4.
Carroll's tightened it up defensively. You can see the pressure is a little stronger right now.
Longo goes right by his defender and will shoot 2.
Well, Longo's been key for Rocky this first half. He's come out, attack the basket, get a couple of threes early, force them to come out and play him defensively, and then he goes right around him.
Longo so far tonight, 2 for 2 from the free throw line. 85% on the season. Carr back in. Imhoff will take a seat. Four for 4. 27-21, 7:41.
Carroll tried to push the pace. They want to get the ball right in the block quickly. Early offense.
This is Johnson with it.
Yeah, both last 2 passes they've passed up triples. Looking for a better shot here. See if Carl come across the middle with that ball.
Nice job defensively pushing him out further than he wants to be. Burnham is a great three-point shooter. 53% on the season. Drains that one.
They make the extra pass, and it pays off for Burnham. Yeah.
Turnover, Rocky.
Offensive foul, Riley Bradshaw.
Bradshaw with the offensive foul. That's his first and the 6th on Rocky. So Carroll, next foul will be shooting 1-1. The teams have done a nice job taking care of the ball. Carroll with only 1 turnover so far. Rocky with 3.
Check the scoreboard. It's a 3-point game, so Carroll crawling back into it. Looking for
Burnham.
the side. We got a
And the
whistle.
shot would have counted, but they're going to call the foul on Hinton as he went right through Carr. That's the first on Hinton. That's the 7th team foul. And so we will take a media timeout. Rocky up 3.
Have you put off buying a new Tempur-Pedic mattress because you think they're too expensive? Let Conlon Sleep Center help you upgrade to the highest level of comfort, support, and performance with a new Tempur-Pedic mattress. Right now, get the sleep you deserve for as little as $42 a month. It's hard to believe, but true. You can sleep on a new Tempur-Pedic, the most highly recommended bed in America, for as low as $42 a month. Hurry in to Conlon Sleep Center for your new Tempur-Pedic or go to conlons.com.
Dedication. It's the difference between being a Grizz fan and being a real Grizz fan. And now, thanks to First Interstate Bank, it's even easier to show your true colors. Get special rates, discounts on Grizz gear, and tons of other members-only benefits without the hassle of a 24/7 paint job. The new Grizz Banking debit card from First Interstate Bank. Find out more at grizzbanking.com.
Peter Young and Joe McMahon back in Helena, Montana for the second of our doubleheader tonight. Rocky on top, 27-24. Rocky still shooting well at 62%. Both teams, how often do you say this, Joe? Both teams perfect from the free throw line. Rocky 4 for 4, and Carroll 5 for 5.
Those are two of the best in the NAIA. And you see that the Bears have the lead. That has nothing to do with a poor defensive effort by Carroll. They played pretty strong defense, but Rocky's just shooting the lights out right now.
So Carr shooting 1 and 1. And he really has that back foot back far very pronounced. He's an 82.8% free throw shooter on the season. It's fun to watch.
It is, especially if you're the coach and they're going in.
1 point game.
You think that would have worked for Shaquille?
Maybe. That's a good question. I don't know if he ever tried that. Longo. Well, he thought about that one a bit much. Wilmore with the offensive rebound. Wilmore almost lost a good hustle by Burnham, and they got to get a jump ball. So great hustle by both Wilmore and Burnham to hit the deck.
Yeah, you can see how important this game is. Rocky determined to come in here and spoil Carroll's night. And now it's a 1 point game, 6 minutes to go. Their biggest lead was 7. Is that right, Rockies, I believe?
Carroll with a chance to get the lead back with a bucket.
Carroll, so many interchangeable pieces. That he's got. Coach Carson Cunningham has some depth on that bench at all positions.
Wyman has been pretty quiet. Number 24, he's back in the game.
Yeah, the great falls, and he can get going.
Burnham, he's got some size over Longo.
Yeah, Taylor had 26 the other night. Burnham had 18.
That's a tough matchup for Longo at 6'1", trying to guard the 6'8" Burnham.
Matchup nightmare. Here we go. Helm is pushing it right over Graves. What are they going to call? Block.
Yeah, Graves tried to get there, and I thought he was there in time, but Helm did a nice job of, at the last minute, veering off to the side.
Yeah. It's about Helm pushing the pace, getting up and down the court quickly. He wants to run.
8th team foul, and Helm in the act of shooting, so he'll go to the line, where he is a 91.3% shooter. You have two players on this Carroll team shooting over 90%, Helm and Kalajaye.
It's remarkable, and especially it's tough if you're the opposition late in the game. You're down by a few, and who do you foul? You know?
Yeah,
what do you do?
Including those two guys over 90%. There are 6 players on this team shooting over 80%.
That's amazing.
And Burnham is the one guy who gets a lot of minutes who's struggling at 66%. He's a great shooter. He missed, I think, 4 free throws last night, so he's just had a couple bad games. I think he was about 6 for 10 last night. This is Bradshaw. Carroll now with a 3-point lead.
Great defense that time by Helm.
Good defense by Wyman, staying on his feet. Longo, and he gets the roll. So he is still playing really well. He's got 14 points. Helm, pull up, 15 feet, yes.
Yeah, Longo had his head in his face. Nice shot by Helm.
Helm very patient offensively, only gets 6.7 points a night, but he's shooting 54%.
Cunningham says it's time to get two studs back in the game. Taylor and Imhoff about ready to check back in for the Fighting Saints.
Longo finds a seam, goes right to the rim, and Wyman with a beautiful block.
Carroll up three, trying to extend it.
Wyman, all 6'7" of them.
He can get off the ground though. He's a leaper.
Burnham for three. You got to get a hand in his face.
Tip.
There's another leap by Wyman. Wilmore has it. Oh, and nobody picked up Grant Wallace. 4:05 to go first half, and it's a 1-point game. And Coach Cunningham calls timeout.
Yeah, he's not real happy.
Defensive lapse on that last possession.
Yeah, Carlett, number 32, get it freed underneath the bucket.
We'd like to welcome our network affiliates to today's game. SWX in Billings, Bozeman, Butte, Great Falls, Helena, Kalispell, Missoula, Spokane, Coeur d'Alene, the Tri-Cities, and Yakima. Happy to have you enjoying this game tonight. Want to remind you about our First Interstate halftime report. The First Interstate Bank halftime report, we will have Carroll Athletic Director Charlie Gross, and hopefully we will be talking with Rochelle Sayers as well, the women's basketball coach for Carroll.
Yep.
That should be a fun conversation after that 4-game losing streak. They get the blowout win tonight. That's got to feel good.
Absolutely. She should be resting easy tonight, getting ready for a tough road trip next week to have her in Great Falls, but enjoying what happened tonight.
Imhoff, very patient.
And just a strong move, too. He gathers himself. He's always under control when he's in the paint like that.
He's got 11. Taylor had 26 the other night.
Yeah.
He has hardly scored. He's only got one bucket.
He'll do whatever the team needs him to do. If he needs to pick it up from out there, he can. As Bradshaw hits a triple.
That's actually a deep 2 for Bradshaw. So he's got 4.
Foot on the line, but if Taylor, assists is what they need, he'll get it, steals. He just has a real knack for knowing what his team needs. He's their leader, no doubt.
Imhoff steps away from the defense, that one short.
There's a steal, almost.
Oh, good hustle by Imhoff, right in front of the Rocky bench. But it's going to be Rocky ball. .308 to go. High scoring first half, 34-33. Rocky at 59% and Carroll at 46% shooting. Neither team has missed a free throw. We've had 13, they've made them all.
Nice move by Hinton.
Yeah, it's going to be a foul on Imhoff. Defensive rotation a little bit late.
Yeah, Imhoff saw him coming but couldn't get there quick enough. Hinton quick to the basket.
Ryan Imhoff is first, team fourth. Zach Hinton shoots 2 free throws.
Good basketball game. Two teams playing really hard right now.
Hinton only a 60% free throw shooter. You got 3 guys on this Rocky team averaging over 6 rebounds a night. And there's our first miss of the night. Oh, just a lazy pass to Burnham. Turnover. Here comes Rocky, and Hinton beats everybody down floor, and Imhoff's going to pick up another foul.
Yeah, he's trying to swat that ball off the backboard. Thought he got a clean block.
Ryan Imhoff, his second.
So that's the second on Imhoff, 5th team foul.
2 more free throws. Stephen Helm in for Carroll.
Rocky regains the lead. You got 2:40 to go here in the first half. Imhoff will take a seat and probably be done for the last 2:40 this half.
They'll save him. Save him for the second half. Man-to-man defense still for the Bears.
Burnham has the height, steps over and shoots over Graves. No good.
4 inches on him. Now Graves will head into the lane. He's got a little quickness over Burnham.
Wallace with the offensive rebound. Bradshaw for 3. No good. Tipped out of bounds by Wallace. It'll be Carroll ball.
Wallace has been pretty active on the board. Just keeps working.
Here's Taylor to the paint, and he is fouled.
Yeah,
will shoot 2.
Wallace ended up on him out there, and Taylor took advantage of it, took him right to the hole.
Zach Taylor shoots 2 free throws.
So that's the first on Wallace, and you got Taylor at the line.
80-some%.
83.3% of the season. This is his first free throw of the night. Carroll now 10 for 10 from the line.
Looking to knot it back up, down by 7 early on. They battled back and they're sticking with the Bears.
.36 all, 1:40 to go. Hinton. Nice move. In and out though, Burnham with the rebound. Taylor a little out of control there.
Yeah,
and turnover gets back to Rocky.
He was expecting Wyman to run the baseline, and he started to and stopped. Carroll a little out of sync defense offensively today.
They are showing why they're the #1 free throw shooting in the team in the nation tonight, but not field goal percentage. They're at 44%. Longo, pretty move. Wow. He has got 16 points here in the first half.
Didn't see that coming, but he averages 13 on the season, plays 31 minutes, so plenty of opportunity. Coach Strackus definitely has confidence in him, gives him a lot of court time.
Burnham to the paint, yes.
Smart move. He got Longo in the air, went around him, and kept going.
Ties it up at 38, under a minute left. Hinton to Graves for 3, no good.
Little deep.
Shot clock is off. You got 24 to shoot.
Burnham looks tired. I think he could use a break.
12 to shoot.
He's about to get one. Halftime.
9, 7. This is Taylor with 5, 4, 2. And he gets it off, but not a good possession for Carroll.
Knotted up.
And so it's a 38-all ball game at the end of the first half. Rocky shooting 52%, Carroll at about 46. Our first Interstate Bank halftime show coming up right after this.
Steve D for Helen Accommodations. Wonderful extended stay residences for executives, traveling medical staff, vacationers, friends, and family. Our 19th century cluster of buildings with 21st century technologies is perfect, and you don't have to stay out at the airport. Complete kitchens, wonderful snuggly bedrooms, updated baths, complete living rooms, a wonderful place to stay. Sleep well, my friend. Dorme Bene.
Tire-Rama will get you there. So much more than a tire store. Tire-Rama, the service never ends. The best tires for the Northwest Tire-Rama, where you got a friend. Quality products, names you can trust. Tire-Rama, and on us. Tire-Rama, Tire-Rama, we'll get you there.
When traveling through Montana's capital city, make your lodging destination the Comfort Suites in Helena, Montana. Centrally located on I-15 and US Highway 12, we're close to the midway point between Yellowstone and Glacier National Parks. Start the day off right with a complimentary hot and delicious breakfast, offering spacious guest rooms, internet access, business center, indoor pool and fitness center, and much more. Comfort Suites Helena is the official hotel for the Carroll College Fighting Saints and their fans. Call us at 406-495-0505 or visit us online at comfortsuiteshelena.com.
Joe McMahon back with head coach Rochelle Sayers. And congratulations, Coach. A big victory and a much-needed victory. Your team coming off a tough loss a couple nights ago down in Western, and they came out tonight, and I thought that first quarter was back and forth. But from that point forward, you guys were able to put it together, and you were led by a couple of your post players, which is not uncommon. They've been playing well all season, but boy, Hannah Dean had a great first half and a strong second half, but Ashley came forward in the second half, so what a great effort.
Hannah does so many things for us, and, we've just been trying to keep her out of foul trouble because we're just such a better team when she's on the floor.
Yeah.
Obviously, she led us in scoring and really got us going, but she's just a great passer and a playmaker for her teammates. Beyond her rebounding and shot blocking ability, she just does so many things well for us. And our posts, they're great players, and they just see so many different things every game. I thought tonight they started a little hesitant. I think they were looking around for the double teams, and we kept telling them they're not coming.
No.
You're one-on-one. Go ahead and make your move. And finally Cassie settled in and finished really strong. And I thought Bailey Pass did a nice job running our team tonight.
I think she did too, and I think you got some good help off the bench as well too. Sarah Chalich came in and just played really well in the first half especially.
Between Sarah and Britt, they work so hard defensively, and they do such a good job, and it's so nice now. They're starting to hit some shots, and Sarah's shooting over 50% from the three. It's just like we just need her to shoot.
That's just hesitant. Yeah.
I don't think I've ever coached a two guard that I was just prodding to shoot it, but she's starting to get a better feel for it, and they play so hard. I was just really proud of the girls because we've had 3 games that have come down to the wire. Less than a minute to go and we're up, and we've lost all 3 by 2, and it's been tough. The Northern loss, both Western losses, we were right there, and so you really have 2 choices. You can feel sorry for yourself and stay in the rut, or you can dig deep and decide we're going to make a change, and I thought the kids really did that tonight.
To find a way to pull yourselves out of that, and it takes some of that veteran leadership to help you do that. Bailey Watson didn't score a lot of points, but she led you on the floor too. She always plays hard.
Unbelievable. I mean, she does so much damage defensively, and that's what I said to her tonight after the game in front of the team, that it doesn't always come up on the stat sheet what she means to our team. Her hustle plays, her rebounding, and she is just a monster defensively. She would not be fun to try to shoot over. When you have a kid that can guard the point through the 5, you got a pretty good defender.
And then you were able, as the lead stretched out, to get some kids off your bench and get them some playing time. That was nice to see.
Well, it was nice to see Taylor Sloan pop that 3. Yeah. It was pretty exciting for her. And I thought all the kids came in with great energy. It was just something that we really needed. And 20 assists on 29 made field goals says a lot about the kids wanting to share the ball and work together. And so hopefully this is definitely a start for us, and the kids start to continue to feel confident, and they've been working hard. So I think that this is hopefully a new beginning for us.
Started something new, plenty of conference games going. I was going to ask you, how many games have you coached where the opposition got 0 second chance points? I don't know if I've seen that.
Not very many.
The ball's got to fall in your hand every now and then, right? And you just put it up. But
not very many, and I thought that was one of the things we talked a lot about, stressed a lot about, that we did have the size advantage, and we need to take advantage of it. And the last couple of games we haven't dominated the boards the way we should, and I thought tonight they went back to that. We expected to see a little more zone. We thought they'd sag a little more on our bigs, and they didn't. And so our kids were really geared up to rebound, and once you start going and getting them and having some success, and everybody wants to go. So that's the way we have to play. We have to get second chance points. When you're shooting well, everything looks good, but there's a lot of games when those 3s aren't going, and we got to make sure we continue to get second chance points.
And another kid off the bench that didn't score much for you, but had some hard luck fouls, but played hard, Michaela Dowdy. I mean, she just wasn't her night.
Well,
I mean, she played hard. But,
if you ask her, she doesn't foul. She didn't foul one time tonight.
Didn't have any tonight.
So, Dowdy's one of those kids that you love on your team. She just plays hard, and she's one of those too that's not fun to go up against. I mean, she's so long and aggressive, and the girls say she has the sharpest elbows that they play against, so I'm sure they've caught a few of those. But Dowdy just does all the dirty work, and she's hard to shoot shoot over. She's another great defender for us. You know, and when she gets the ball in the paint, you know, she finishes at a real high percentage too. We just got to get her making some more free throws and you know, definitely help us.
Okay, well, you've got tonight to enjoy it, and then you get back to work to get ready for a tough weekend next week.
That's right. Thanks.
Yeah, congratulations, Coach.
Thank you.
Head coach, Coach Sayers tonight, victorious over Rocky Mountain College. We'll be back. We'll be speaking with AD Charlie Gross. We'll be back after these messages.
Place where higher education starts at a higher elevation and rises from there. Located in the heart of the Rockies, Carroll College raises the bar with small classes taught by award-winning professors, more than 60 majors, minors, and pre-professional programs, and year-round outdoor fun over every horizon. Carroll College, aspire to go higher.
Have you put off buying a new Tempur-Pedic mattress because you think they're too expensive? Let Conlon Sleep Center help you upgrade to the highest level of comfort, support, and performance with a new Tempur-Pedic mattress. Right now, get the sleep you deserve for as little as $42 a month. It's hard to believe, but true. You can sleep on a new Tempur-Pedic, the most highly recommended bed in America, for as low as $42 a month. Hurry in to Conlon Sleep Center for your new Tempur-Pedic or go to conlons.com.
Excited about Bobcat season? Trust us, so are we. Sometimes game day just can't get here soon enough. You could show up 12 hours before kickoff to show your colors, or you could get the new Bobcat banking card from First Interstate Bank. Find out more at bobcatbanking.com.
Hey, welcome back to the Carroll College PE Center. It is halftime of the men's game, tied up at 38. And I am visiting with Carroll College Athletic Director Charlie Gross. And Charlie, welcome to Carroll College. Your first 10 months on the job. Moved here from University of Milwaukee, Wisconsin, if I remember correctly.
That's correct, Joe.
And what have you found? What do you know about Helena and Carroll College, and how's it going for you?
Well, 10 months on the job, It has gone extremely fast.
Awesome. Has it?
You know, I arrived last year right at the end of the basketball season. So my first week on the job, I had the opportunity to travel with men's and women's basketball to the national tournament.
That's a good way to start.
Set the tone.
Yeah.
Expectations were set high at that point, but really happy with the move I made, the move for the family, for myself professionally. Carroll College, great institution. The academic reputation that it has, the athletic tradition, the place it has in Helena, how it's embraced by Helena, the community. I don't take a crowd like tonight for granted. You know, we've got a couple thousand people here watching a high-quality basketball game.
Yeah, there are two good competitors out there on the floor. And for Carroll athletically, things have really changed over the past 10 years as far as the expansion of what they offer here sports-wise.
Yeah, we have 15 sports. We have over 400 student athletes.
That's amazing.
It really is amazing. And when you look at our facilities, they were really built at a time when men's sports were really the only offering. So we had the expansion of women's sports and then the addition of additional sports. So, you know, there are some struggles when you add teams like that or bodies to an athletic facility. I mean, this is in the day when this was built in the early 70s, the PE Center. It was probably, you know, a Taj Mahal according to athletic facilities. But right now, it's taxed.
Yes, it is.
But it's wonderful to have an event like tonight at it, and it can accommodate a high-quality game.
Yep, you got soccer going on now, track, cross country, and it's softball.
Absolutely. This morning I was in the facility at about 7:30, and it opened up with softball practice. There might be snow on the ground, but you know, our softball team needs a space to work, and it can provide. They can get an infield in here, and it worked.
And it all works out. And as we look around, a lot of expansion going on at the facilities.
Absolutely. We're very fortunate. The campus has 3 major projects going on right now. Right next door, we have a wonderful recreation facility that's opening up, and it will open up around February 6th as they anticipate the date.
Good.
Purely recreational, so it's got fitness center, a nice gymnasium, all-purpose exercise rooms, locker rooms, and it'll really be appreciated by our student body. Then we're building a chapel, and the expectation is that that chapel will be open by the start of next school year. And then we're building 2 more apartments that can accommodate just under 100 students.
Lots of construction.
3 major projects, and they will be completed by next school year, so we won't know what to do next school year without any cranes on campus.
And as you know now, Carroll draws a lot of kids from all over, not only from Montana, but from the Northwest. It's one of the most highly acclaimed small liberal arts colleges in the United States.
Absolutely. Our reach is well beyond the borders of Montana. And, it's a competitive world out there for students, but Carroll has a lot going for it, and we're very proud of the product that we can put before our students.
Now, when you moved to Montana, you didn't come alone. You brought your wife and 4 children. They're adjusting okay.
Absolutely. Helena is a wonderful community, and it's embraced our family well. Our children are really active in the community, and it's actually, I think, made our transition a little bit more smooth because we were able to meet a lot of people that way, and it really has been a great experience for us.
So for Carroll, sports-wise, what's down the road, Charlie? I mean, are they looking to expand any more, or they've got enough on the tap as far as what they offer?
Yeah, right now I think our sport offerings are pretty thorough. When you look at, what you can offer, do you have the facilities to accommodate them? Can you afford the additional scholarships? We want to put a top-notch product on the court, on the field, in the track, whatever we sponsor. And right now, if we were to add, resources are limited, and you have to share the resources. So, we continue to want to become a player on the national scene in every sport that we offer. And this past fall, we had a wonderful fall sports season with cross country, our women's cross country team winning the conference, our volleyball team winning conference, women's soccer winning the conference, going on to represent us nationally. That's the expectation for all of our sports. So we continue to want to fund our sports well, provide opportunities for our current student athletes to compete at the highest level possible, and that means investing both in their programs from an operational standpoint and enhancing our facilities. We've got a 1970 facility here that looks it, and so we need, the space works, but we need to have some aesthetic upgrades. We need to kind of come to terms with some current day needs technology-wise, and look at those types of things.
Well, Charlie, it's been fun to visit with you. We're going to let you go, but welcome to Helena again, and congratulations on your job. You're doing a great job.
Thank you,
nice
Joe.
to talk to you. All right, we'll be back with the second half after this.
My name's Philip Davis. I'm from Boone, North Carolina, and I'm a senior in the Aeronautical Science program.
My name is Margaret Cleveland. I'm a freshman from Broadview, Montana, and my major is music education.
I'm Dr. Emily Garrity Ward, Assistant Professor of Geology at Rocky Mountain College.
Hi, I'm Melvin Ware, a senior from Dunmore, Montana. I'm a business administration major.
Did you know that 99% of Rocky students receive scholarships?
Did you know that RMC awarded over $11 million in scholarships this year?
Thank you for enabling us to be first-generation college students.
This country wasn't discovered, it was built. One home, one neighborhood, one school at a time. The future, it has to be built too, out of concrete, out of drywall and 2x4s. At ProBuild, we believe there's a builder inside us all. We believe it's time we put him to work.
EBMS was founded in 1980 to ensure Montana companies could provide health benefits that were both beneficial and affordable. That vision hasn't changed, it's just grown. I joined EBMS more than 20 years ago, and I'm proud to have been part of this growth. Today, more than 300 team members join me at EBMS to offer on-site clinics, wellness, prescription programs, and a full array of benefit services. We've emerged as an industry leader and one of Montana's premier employers.
Join a dynamic organization that offers career growth, exceptional benefits, and support for community involvement. EBMS.
And back ready for the second half here in Helena, Montana. Peter Young, Joe McMahon. Halftime stats, Rocky shooting 52% from the floor, Carroll 45. Rocky 38% from three, Carroll only 1 of 7 from behind the arc. Both teams shooting lights out from the free throw line. Rebounds are fairly even. Those numbers speak to me of a well-played first half.
Yeah, you would look at those numbers and then anticipate the scoreboard to be closer. It can't be any closer. It's a dead heat, but both teams played well. I thought Longo had a fantastic first half for Rocky Mountain College and for Carroll. It's been pretty steady. Imhoff's been playing very well, but they've got some contributions off the bench too.
Longo, the leading scorer, with 16. Imhoff with 14. So Rocky with the ball to start things off here, second half. This would be a huge win for Rocky on the road.
I think Hinton just traveled.
They would have called it in our women's game. We saw a lot of that. Bradshaw with a miss, and Wyman with the rebound.
Yeah, Wyman getting a start here in the second half. He's kind of a thin kid, but boy, he can get up on the ground.
Thin, he's 6'7", 180. That is very thin.
Yeah. That young man is not thin.
Yeah, that size really helps. And I think that's a good call. Imhoff very aggressive on the offensive end.
Frustrated that he missed that jump, that little bunny going after that rebound.
And that's his third.
Yeah, I see. They're not going to mess around. They're going to get him out.
Yeah, 41 seconds into the second half. He's going to go to the bench. So Burnham will check in. So Imhoff picked up his second foul with 2:40 to play in the first.
And Burnham off the bench, 9 points in the first half.
He's their third leading scorer at just under 12 a night. Here's Longo. Oh, nice pass to Betcher, who gets the layup to drop. That's Betcher's first bucket of the night. Longo had 8 assists last night. Leads the team. Bradshaw right behind him. Tip pass and a turnover, so Carroll not off to a good start here. You got 2-on-1.
Yep.
And Longo is blocked by Calagiaye. Great defensive effort. Now here comes Carroll, 4-on-3. Into Carr. Good defense by Betcher. And Carr just a little bit too big.
Yeah, he just
too big, too strong.
Yeah. Height-wise about the same, but boy, body type. Carr's just a little stronger, and he used his strength that time. When he turned the baseline, you saw it.
Carr and Imhoff both do a great job of maintaining a wide base in the paint.
And Betcher tried to bump him a little bit to keep him off the low block, and he got called for it. Now, I know you couldn't hear the halftime interview with Coach Sayers, but I wanted to let you know, I asked her about Michaela Dowdy, how hard she played 5 fouls. And she said, well, you know, Michaela didn't commit any of those fouls. Just ask her. She told me she didn't commit fouls. I said, all 5? No, none of them.
Not a one.
Not a one.
Carroll still perfect from the free throw line. They're 12 for 12. Bradshaw, nifty little crossover dribble, and excellent defense by Wyman. Here comes Helm the other way.
Yeah, in a hurry.
So a bit of a smaller, thinner lineup for Carroll with Helm into the game, Imhoff out.
Nice pass.
Calagiaye for 3, had a good look.
You know, I look for Zach Taylor to be more aggressive offensively here in the second half.
Graves beats everybody down court. Nice pass by Bradshaw.
Yeah, beautiful feed from Bradshaw. Back and forth we go.
Back into Burnham. Again, good defense by Betcher. A bit of a force by Burnham.
Yeah. Good hustle by Hinton to save that ball and snag that rebound for the Bears.
Longo thought about it. Off to Graves, and he is blocked, but they're going to call a foul.
And it's going to be on Taylor.
That's only his first foul, second team foul of the half. Zach Taylor still has only taken 3 shots.
They're doing a good job defensively on him, but he usually gets his points in bunches, and all of a sudden he just takes off, and they start, possession, about 3 or 4 possessions in a row, he's at the rim.
Carr in, Calagiaye takes a seat. Graves has struggled this year from the free throw line at 59%. Gets that one to drop, but they are still, Rocky, shooting very well.
Boy, they had a great first half. You got a whistle. I think they're going to get Betcher on a foul. Yeah, they are.
Foul on Danny Betcher, his 4th.
That's his
So
4th.
that's the 4th on Betcher. So he will have to take a seat. And Wallace will check back in.
Wallace played quite a few minutes in the first half, and I thought played well. So Carroll's going to inbound man-to-man. Nope. Zone defense here for Rocky out of the inbound.
Burnham into the paint, tough shot. Carr with a nice offensive rebound.
Powers his way right back up. He carved out some room. Did you see that with his shoulder when he turned? And went right back to the baseline and put it up and in.
He's got 11. Tie ball game.
Good help, but Carr forced that turnover. Oh, we get it back.
Taylor with the rebound off the hint and miss. And he goes right to the glass over Wilmore.
Did he? Oh my word. Went right at Wallace and just hesitated. Got him leaning one way and just laid it up softly off the glass.
And you wonder if this is one of those moments where he's going to get his points in bunches with Imhoff on the bench. Longo goes right at Taylor. He's now got 18.
He has not let up. He's coming after him. Good game. Nothing's changed here. Played the first 4 minutes, 10 points apiece.
Carr, pretty spin move. He has yet to miss a shot tonight. He's got 13. Hinton almost gets the offensive rebound. And Burnham had it and got stripped.
Yeah, he got stripped, but it went off of a Bear. It's going to be Carroll ball. Johnson's coming in for Carroll.
Laurel Johnson in for Carroll.
So Wymore will take a seat, Johnson in.
High energy, both teams. This is a battle.
This has been a very well-played game.
It has. Two teams that have similar strengths.
Helm. He goes straight through the defense. Shot no good. Here comes Wilmore.
Oh, boy.
Longo, deep three. No good. Taylor comes away with it.
Here he goes, right to the, nope, he's going to kick it out.
Three-pointer. Taylor, corner.
Yeah.
Yep.
Can't leave him out there. Here he goes. He's starting to feel it now.
He's got 9.
Yep.
And Carroll, just like that, up 5.
Yep. Imhoff's on the bench. Zach knows somebody's got to pick it up. He recognizes what his team's needing right now, and he's going to provide it.
Hinton from the elbow. Yes.
At what point will fatigue take its toll here? Yep.
Well, especially for Rocky.
Right. Yeah. Well, both of you, you're right. But Rocky playing last night, tough loss on the road. How much is in the tank? Right now, there's a lot.
Oh, pretty move. That is just pretty.
That was Kevin McHale-like.
Yeah.
Class was in session on that possession. Somebody just got schooled.
Boy, they missed Wilmore. He was wide open. Bradshaw, pull up, good. This is just back and forth. If you like high offense, this is your kind of a game. Helm for 3. Off the Carr pass. And Taylor with the offensive rebound.
And he drew the foul.
And that is the third team foul. First on Taylor Longo on the night. Media timeout with 13:26 to go. We got a good one here at Carroll. They're up 3.
Dedication. It's the difference between being a Grizz fan and being a real Grizz fan. And now, thanks to First Interstate Bank, it's even easier to show your true colors. Get special rates, discounts on Grizz gear, and tons of other members-only benefits without the hassle of a 24/7 paint job. The new Grizz Banking debit card from First Interstate Bank. Find out more at grizzbanking.com.
broken up pieces of my life. Sometimes there's ones I just can't find, but they found a home with you. And when I think about the things that we've been through, I know just one thing is true. Life is better with you. Whoa, whoa. Life is better with you.
52-49 your score, 13:26 to go in the ball game. Both teams shooting right around 50%. Neither team lighting it up from 3, but still the free throws. Like Carroll's 12 for 12, Rocky 8 of 10. Not a whole lot of turnovers. In fact, both teams with only 4 turnovers.
Well played game.
So, well, somebody's trying to find her seat.
Who's going to blink? Now Rocky was shooting close to 60% in that first half, so they've cooled off a little bit, but Imhoff back in the game with 3 fouls.
Zone defense. And travel.
Yeah. Good call, he did. He shuffled his feet.
Only the 5th turnover. Cannon has been quiet for Rocky. Wilmore no good.
I don't know if he's taking a shot.
Zach Taylor up for the rebound.
He hasn't. Imhoff right to the glass, even despite having 3 fouls.
Yeah, he just powers it in. You talk about going strong to the basket. You hear coaches say that all the time.
So he has 13. Carr, the leading scorer for Carroll, with 15. There's Kennedy with his first shot.
Must have heard me. Good hustle by Hinton. Get that rebound. These two teams are going at it, Peter. This is a good game.
Cannon again for 3.
Yeah.
Yes. He can shoot. He is their leading 3-point shooter in terms of shots made. They've got 3 guys on that Rocky roster shooting over 40% from behind the arc.
Would it be Bradshaw, Lango, and him?
Hinton. Actually.
Okay.
Yeah. Taylor, step back. Yep.
Yeah, he's smooth. When Zach decides it's time to go, he'll go.
He's got 11. Foul before the shot. That's the second on Johnson, 3rd team foul of the half, as Graves will come in for Wilmore, and Rocky gets quite a bit smaller.
Ify Kalajay checks back in for Carroll.
So you've got Hinton out there at 6'6", Wilmore at 6'3". Those are your 2 bigs right
That's
now.
her post.
And they go right into Hinton.
In the block, and he almost scores.
Longo, deep 3, in and out. And Graves nearly got the offensive rebound, and they're going to call Taylor over the back.
Yep. Good call.
Zach Taylor, his 2nd, team 4th. Out of bounds to the Bears.
So you've got Cannon at 6'1", Longo at 6'1", Graves at 6'3", Wilmore at 6'3", and Hinton at 6'6". That is a short lineup, but quick. And they're going to call the block.
Yeah, Helm had pretty good position, but he got beat to the baseline.
Stephen Helm, his first.
That's only his first, and now that's the team 5th.
Once again, out of bounds, Rocky.
Coach Drykozen really upset about something.
He's on the ear of the official, and that's not the one to be in the ear of. They got the Carroll foul, the one the coach, Rocky coach was calling for, but
got it on Kalajay. 1 row behind Rocky with the beard there. That's John Lagerquist, longtime radio voice for Carroll.
Enjoying a game now.
Yeah.
Not working, just watching.
He and Bruce Parker just hanging out. Wow, Longo from right in front of his bench.
One of those nights for him.
He's got 21.
Yeah, he's just continued from the second half.
1 point ball game.
He hasn't had a lot of open looks either. I mean, they've had defenders on him. He's just hot.
Kalajaye, and they're going to call. What's they going to call?
The official
Block.
was not sure. Did you see that?
He was hesitating.
Yeah, he started to give the block sign, and then they changed his mind.
So that's the third on Graves, 14 foul.
That play was close. It could have gone either way. It could have been called either way. Here he comes. You'll see him come into the lane. Graves steps in.
Ooh, wow.
I don't know.
That's a tough one.
Maybe got a gift there.
Kalajaye again, 92.6% from the free throw line. And he does not put the foot back.
And that's okay with Coach Cunningham if he puts the ball in the hole, right?
He's only missed twice all year.
So, looks good to me. Uh-oh.
First miss of the night, 13 of 14.
Imhoff with the steal.
Here comes Taylor the other way. Right back to Imhoff.
Could be a play that turns it for Carroll right there, Peter. Drakenson knows that this is a momentum changer. He's got to get this momentum stopped.
Yeah, you could feel it. You could sense it in the crowd as well.
Yep.
At Helena Accommodations, we are resolved to providing first quality furnished apartments for short and extended stays in Helena, Montana. Our rentals appeal to business travelers, vacationers, or when you're just in between homes. We've created comfortable, fully furnished, well-maintained corporate housing that is centrally located and competitively priced. Settle in for a wonderful stay at Helena Accommodations. Visit us online at helenaaccommodations.com.
You have 5 minutes to make it to the table to collect.
Entertaining basketball game, tied at the half, and
Don't forget to win
Carroll's opened up a slight lead, but it's back and forth. Rocky's not going away, that's for sure. Two well-coached teams. You watch, it's kind of a chess match here out here tonight between these coaches. One adjustment leads to another adjustment on the other side. It's fun to watch.
I like the move of Cunningham to get Imhoff back in the game as well with those 3 fouls. I think sometimes coaches leave players on the bench a little too long with those 3 fouls. You're kind of doing the same thing as if the kid fouls out. He's on the bench, right?
Yeah.
So get him out there, especially a player like Imhoff who is so smart.
Right, and if he should pick up those last 2 and he has to sit, they've got kids that can step in there. I mean, they've got a lot of bullets in the gun here.
Imhoff, the leading scorer with 15, along with Carr, who has 15 for Carroll. Taylor now, as you said, is
here he
scoring
goes.
bunches. He's got 11.
Yep, he's coming.
And Carr with the 5 rebounds has played very well. Has not missed a shot. 6 for 6 from the floor, 3 of 3 from the free throw line.
Yeah, Taylor just about got another steal, but I'd like to see Carr get back in there, and I'm sure he will. Coach Cunningham is aware that he's playing well.
Longo with his 21 points on 50% shooting.
He's done it all for him.
And he's got the ball now, guarded by Taylor.
Yep, there he is.
Taylor with the steal. And he goes right at Longo.
Yep.
And is fouled.
Yep, right into him. Initiates the contact. Longo's up in the air. He's not going to get a charge. As long as Zach doesn't lead with that left arm, he's going to get that foul call, and you may get a 3-point opportunity. Didn't get it to go in, so he'll get a couple from the line, but that's senior leadership. Just attack the basket.
He's still perfect from the line.
Mentioned Carr was the freshman of the year, his freshman season. Zach Taylor, same thing.
And Burnham.
Yep. They've kind of had a run of that.
Carroll up 6. Hinton, pretty move.
So quick to turn. Keeps his body under control. Good soft touch.
Out of Los Angeles and East LA College.
Energy level for Rocky still there. And tough in-your-face defense.
Tough night for Wyman.
Yeah.
Turns it over. He's played well defensively. Bradshaw with a hand in his face. And Graves with the offensive rebound. And now this is Longo. He is just still lighting it up. He's got 24. Cuts the lead to 1. 5 straight for Rocky.
Yep, Longo just continues to produce. He's keeping them close.
Taylor. And offensive.
Offensive foul, Zach Taylor, third.
Yeah, Taylor got into the lane, led that time with his left arm. The baseline official right there. So Carroll coming off a 25-point victory on the road on Thursday against a team that not as highly acclaimed as the one they beat. They're getting everything they can handle.
Wow, Bradshaw gives Rocky the lead again, 62-61.
Hunter Conference night in and night out, you just never know.
Imhoff goes right at Wilmore, gets his own offensive rebound and put back.
So strong. Just powered his way up that time.
He's got 17. Cannonen, a little dump pass to Hinton for the layup. Back and forth it goes.
Yeah, Roy Montana, tiny little spot on the map, but nice drive that time and a good assist for Chad Cannonen. Well, you don't want to head to the concession stand. This is back and forth.
Helm, yes! That's a big bucket for Carroll. That's his first 3 of the night. He's got 9. So some big points for Helm off the bench. And Carroll up 2.
You got a mismatch on the block. Let's see if Rocky recognizes it. Taylor's got Hinton.
And they finally switch and put Burnham on him. That leaves Cannonen open though.
Starting to warm up.
His second bucket of the night.
About 5 minutes ago, did I say he hadn't taken a shot? I think so.
Now he's made 2.
He's coming after him now. A couple of assists. Chad's really waking up here in the second half and helping him out. Double team quickly.
Imhoff, wow. Yes, what great hands.
Good hands, good body control, just floats, soft touch.
Reigning player of the week with 19 now.
Yeah, he's auditioning to get it again tonight.
Bradshaw. Oh, great take by Bradshaw. Not very good defense by Carroll.
No, not that time.
Ties it up again. Imhoff going one-on-one. Double team. Oh, and he finds Helm. And a 3-second violation, which I think is a good call.
Yeah, he was in there a while.
So we got a media timeout with 6:20 to go in the ball game. We're tied up at 68.
Have you put off buying a new Tempur-Pedic mattress because you think they're too expensive? Let Conlon Sleep Center help you upgrade to the highest level of comfort, support, and performance with a new Tempur-Pedic mattress. Right now, get the sleep you deserve for as little as $42 a month. It's hard to believe, but true. You can sleep on a new Tempur-Pedic, the most highly recommended bed in America, for as low as $42 a month. Hurry in to Conlon Sleep Center for your new Tempur-Pedic or go to conlons.com.
My name's Charlie, and I've been rodeoing for about 12 years. You learn to love it, and you grow up with it all the time, and you have to get hooked on a rodeo by somebody, and that's your family. When I lost my granddad, it was pretty rough. Everybody loved him so much, and if he didn't smoke, he'd probably still be here. Athletes try to stay in the best of shape as they can, and smoking's not going to get you there.
So I decided to stand up and help the Montana rodeo that I love break away from tobacco.
We have a great game for you here tonight in Helena. Tied up at 68. It has been back and forth. Seesaw the entire second half. Zach Hinton for Rocky. Now with 14 points on the night. He had a big one last night in the loss. 23 points and 9 rebounds. Only 3 boards tonight.
And then Taylor Longo, 24 points, a 6'1" senior out of Littleton, Colorado. Has just had a great effort tonight. Everything's going well for him. He's hitting every shot. Not getting a lot of bench time, I can tell you that. He's playing just about every minute, but you got to keep him on the floor. He averages 30-some minutes a game.
Yeah, he's 30.7. Bradshaw averaging 32 minutes a night. They got a long bus ride home. They can rest on the bus.
That's right. They're young.
I was going to say, yeah, they're half our age.
Yeah.
Wilmore.
Oh,
right at Helm.
There we go. Waiting for one of the officials.
offensive.
I think he just, that time hit. Is it Longo?
Oh, that was Wilmore.
Oh, excuse me, Wilmore. Yeah, Wilmore went right through him. It was a delayed call. I don't know if the outside official was waiting for the baseline guy to blow it, but my word. Yikes.
Down into Imhoff again. Hinton on him.
Trying to isolate him down there on Hinton, let him back him in.
Shot no good. Great defense by Hinton. He gets the rebound.
Hinton kept him away from the block. Got him pushed out and wouldn't let him in. That's critical. You let him inside that free throw lane and it's curtains. Good hedge that time. Gilmore.
This is Betcher. Betcher with the left hand. Imhoff rebounds it.
5 minutes to play. What's it going to be? We're knotted up at 68.
Tie ball game. Both teams shooting over 50%. This is fun. Taylor into the paint. Shot no good.
Not a lot of turnovers. Pretty cleanly played.
Oh, they miss Hinton back door.
Yeah, but there he was in the baseline.
And Imhoff blocks it. Taylor for 3.
Oh my gosh.
Not even close. Bench wanted that one.
That would have got the crowd out of their seats. You can sense this crowd is just waiting for Carroll to get on a run here instead they get a St. foul.
Well, you like players hedging, but I see that foul all too often. It's just so unnecessary.
Don't need to bump them, just push them out. I mean, just be there. Detour them a little bit, get in their route, get in their path.
Yeah, that puts Bradshaw on the line. 87% free throw shooter. That's their 8th team foul, so Drykozen likes that. And he misses the first. His first trip to the line tonight, and he misses it.
Well, it may come down to free throw shooting, and if it does, both teams are in good shape.
Again, they go into Imhoff.
Got Graves behind him. He's going to take him to the hole. There he goes. Yeah, they're going to abuse that every time.
Imhoff with 21.
Graves just can't do it. He doesn't have size-wise to hang on to Imhoff. Helm trying to keep Longo in his viewfinder. This is a mismatch. Let's see if Bradshaw takes him to the rack. Nope.
To Graves, back to Wilmore, and he lost it. Oh, Rocky had a beautiful opportunity go by the wayside.
Yeah. Yep, they're sharing
nice
the ball.
Interior passing, by Rocky.
Really well.
Drykozen's going to call timeout.
And a good timeout there. Carroll went down, scored, came down, got a stop. Drykozen doesn't want, wants to set up their defense for this trip down.
70-68. Just over 3 left. Stick with us.
Hi, we're Helen Accommodations. Superior in-town extended stays. Perfect for traveling executives, medical staff, family, transferees. Nifty 19th century architecture with 21st century technologies. Complete kitchens, wonderful bedrooms, updated baths, and full living rooms. It's a wonderful place to stay right in the heart of Helena. Dorme bene. Sleep well.
Picking up pieces of my life, sometimes there's ones I just can't find, but they found a home with you. And when I think about the things that we've been through, I know just one thing is true. Life is better with you. Whoa, whoa. Life is better with you.
Well, we're glad you're with us tonight, folks. Good crowd on hand here at Carroll, and they are watching a good game.
Yeah, if you're
So are we.
going to make a trip to the refrigerator, run, because this game's going to come right down to the last possession.
70-68, 3.5 to go, and Saints have the ball.
Two well-coached ball clubs, fundamentally pretty sound, playing really well tonight, both on top of their game. There they go.
Imhoff gathers, and it's not the way they designed it, but they still get the bucket.
Yeah, but how he adjusted to that, caught it, came down, came right back up over his head and put it in.
Well-designed play out of that timeout. Lead is 4. Imhoff still with only those 3 fouls. Oh, nice pass to Hinton, who can't convert.
Just can't get it to go. Hinton's quick.
That is a big miss.
A little tougher the last 3 minutes to make shots like that. You start to tighten up a bit. Rocky giving Carroll everything they can handle tonight.
Again inside to Imhoff. Shot no good. Longo goes high for the rebound. Carroll got the shot they wanted.
Good job by Helm defensively.
Bradshaw. No good. And Imhoff with the rebound. 2 straight misses for Rocky. And now Coach Cunningham wants to call a timeout.
Yep, it's a chess game right now. Last 171 seconds here. It's going to be back and forth.
So it's a 4-point game. Both teams shooting exactly 50%. Both teams, Joe, get this, have taken 54 shots and made 27. Amazing.
That is amazing. It's just a well-played game. I mean, the coaches are on top of it. Players back and forth. Kids making plays. Even when they know who's trying to make the play, they can't stop him. You know, when Imhoff for Carroll.
Longo for Rocky.
Yeah.
I mean, both teams are almost identical in rebounding, assists, turnovers is identical. Team fouls is almost identical. That's why it's a 4-point game.
Yeah. Surprisingly, we haven't seen Oliver Carr since the first, 4 or 5 minutes of the second half, and he had a strong 5 minutes.
He did, yeah. He's on the bench with 15 points, 5 rebounds. And again, they hadn't even missed a shot all night. So,
no.
You know, with Carr out, clearly the strategy is they just go inside to Imhoff.
Yeah. It tells you what kind of a depth he has on that bench, Coach Cunningham, when you got a kid that's had that kind of a 5-minute run, and he's sitting right now.
Hinton's got 14 points, 5 rebounds. Longo with 24 points. And then Bradshaw with 10 and 4 assists. So a big defensive possession here for Rocky. They don't want to go down 6.
Nope, this critical time. Carroll 23 seconds on the shot clock to work with here. That should be plenty.
Oh, and a bad pass.
Unforced error. Bad pass from Helm.
So Rocky, can they take advantage with under 2 to play? Graves,
Nice.
backdoor to
Beautiful pass.
Wilmore. He blows the layup.
He started up with it and he kind of lost it. He tried to regain it and he just couldn't get it back in his hand deep enough to finish that shot.
So 3 good looks in
at
a
the
row
rim.
for Rocky, right at the rim.
Exactly, and they've missed them all. After shooting so well in the first half from all over the court. From the bench, I mean, they were putting it in from everywhere. There he goes.
Taylor,
There he goes. You just see him weighing him out. Pretty smart player. Takes what the defense gives him, knows when it's time to attack.
He's got 15.
Carroll ball.
And Hinton loses it.
Well, Taylor got his hand in there and knocked it off his leg. Big play by the senior. So who's going to make the play down the stretch for the last minute? It's Ben Carroll.
Yeah, 4 straight trips down court for Rocky, and they come up empty every time. 1:03 left, 74-68. Just great footwork and great patience for Taylor on that last possession. So he's 5 of 9. Again, Carroll shooting over 50%. There you see the numbers for Taylor. 6 rebounds as well. He does a nice job on the defensive glass, and a couple on the offensive end as well.
He knows where to be. Obviously, he's not big, but he knows where to position himself to get those rebounds. He's one of the better rebounding point guards in the conference for sure. But they list him at 165 pounds, and that I don't know. He's pretty light kid. He's not very thick.
Senior out of Duvall, Washington.
He's had a fabulous career here for Carroll.
The only senior on this Carroll team, so they are loaded for next year.
Absolutely. And they'll miss him, but boy, do they have some guards that can handle the ball and step in and keep rolling.
You see Wilmore on the outskirts of the bench there, just frustrated with himself after missing that wide open layup.
Yeah.
A great effort tonight by Rocky, but you get the sense this is slipping away from him.
It's starting to slip away, and they can sense it right now. Drykinson can too, and he's using his timeouts. Let's see what he does out of this timeout. Rocky with the Carroll with the basketball.
So it's still a 2-possession game at 6 points.
Plenty of time here.
And they decide not to press full court.
Going to pick him up in midcourt. Play some man-to-man.
And of course, the hard part about this is you can't foul Carroll. I mean, if as soon as Burnham gets the ball, he's the guy to foul.
Yeah. Smart move by Taylor. Back it up. Run a little more time.
6 to shoot. He gets the shot off, no good, and Rocky comes away with it. Not a great offensive possession, but they took a ton of time off the clock.
No, and the Bears need to score right here.
And they do. Bradshaw goes right to the rim.
Yeah, nice job.
Cuts it to a 4-point game, but you only have 23 seconds left. 23.4 on the clock. Full timeout by Rocky.
Good job defensively on this end for Rocky on that last possession, and then Bradshaw did what he had to do. Hustle down the court, put it up.
So does Coach Cunningham take Burnham out of the game, or does he have him throw the ball inbounds? Because the shot clock is off. So Rocky has to foul if they don't get a steal right away.
I think he'll leave him in the game.
So you got to figure they're going to have to pick up full court.
Yep.
They're going to have to try and deny and get a steal. And I would think Cunningham would have Burnham take the ball out of bounds.
It's been fun, entertaining game for sure. I don't think anybody left early. I hope not.
If they did, I hope they're home in time and they're listening to us.
There you go. Flip on the television and watch it happen. They'll be talking about this game Monday morning rather than the Patriots. Something's going on in New England. I don't know what it is, but
yeah, there's a couple of football games tomorrow.
Oh, is there?
Yeah, 2, I think.
How about the national championship? You get to see that? I'm sure you watched it. Alabama-Clemson. What a game that was.
Oh my goodness.
Gosh. Back and forth. Fun to watch.
Back and forth like this one.
Yeah, just competitive. 2 very evenly matched teams. That was fun to watch.
So there you go. Burnham's going to take the ball out of bounds. They're not going to guard him. And they're going to face guard everybody else with Hinton acting as your safety.
Yep, Hinton's in the free safety. Everybody else matched up.
Yeah, and they're going to call Longo on the foul. Just grabbing Helm. And they fouled the wrong guy. Helm's 92% on the year. Check that. That's Kalajaye at 92%. Helm is at 91.
Oh.
Slacker.
That's why they fouled him.
Yep.
That's why. There you go. I don't know if I made 91% of my shots in layup drill. Probably not. Tell you what, players may tell you differently to your face, but it's a little different though when it's under a minute like this in a close game.
Oh yeah. It's such a feathery touch. Wow.
Yeah, muscle memory came through again.
So Carroll now calls full timeout.
Yeah. It's a chess match. Back and forth we go. So now they're down 6, 2 possessions if the 3, and stranger things have happened. But Drakeson he's dialing it up right now. He's got some ideas. Digging through his notes, I can see him over there.
So both teams have 1 timeout left. 76-70 with 23.4. If they win, Carroll will improve to 7-1 in conference and 17-3 on the season. And Rocky will drop to 510-10 and 3-5 in conference play.
Well, they don't look like a 3-5 conference team, do they?
They don't. No. They don't. But they just a tough road trip. They just are playing the 2 best teams in the conference back to back on the road.
Big challenges for both the women's team and the men's team next week for Carroll as they head up to play MSU Northern and also the University of Great Falls, both good ball clubs. Never an easy time.
Yeah, and like we had mentioned during the earlier telecast about during the women's game, that Rocky goes home for the week, but then next weekend they're at LC State and Montana Tech. Then come February they start their long homestand.
Yeah, they get back at their own gym. So Carroll going to apply some pressure, make them work.
They can take some time off the clock, and they obviously don't want to give up a 3. They don't want to foul either.
What a steal. Kalajaye with the steal, stripped it out of Bradshaw's hands as he started up with the ball. And this might seal it. Imhoff's going to the free throw line.
What quick hands.
Yeah, great defensive play.
15.6 seconds left.
You saw it right there on the replay. He started up with the ball, and Ife anticipated that, had his hand right where it needed to be, and knocked it loose.
Well, at the line, this is your player of the game.
No, absolutely.
Ryan Imhoff, the reigning Frontier Conference Player of the Week. He's got 23 points and 6 rebounds. Chance to get a few more here. Short. His first miss at the free throw line tonight. Hinton for 3, and that doesn't hit anything. And it's Carroll ball.
So Carroll up by 6 with 9 seconds, 8.8 to go. Have it in hand, a Faithful heading for the exits. Great basketball game tonight. Drakerson's team came in here ready to play. Yeah, you don't have any choice. You got to foul it, but Taylor's a pretty good free throw shooter himself. They all are.
Zach Taylor will shoot the 101.
So you got 5 seconds on the clock. Taylor perfect from the line tonight, 4 for 4. He's got 15.6 rebounds.
Their defense really has stepped it up. It was 68 apiece with 6:20 to play in this game. And the Bears have scored 2 points since then. Now they've missed 3 or 4 easy
layups,
bunnies,
yeah,
right?
Yep.
But they have been unable to put the ball in the hole. Just 2 points in the last 6.5 minutes.
Taylor makes 2.
So Carroll shot 90% from the free throw line in the game. And this is Longo at the buzzer, and it will count. So your final score, 78-72. Carroll gets the win and improves to 17-3 in the season, 7-1 in conference play. Rocky drops to 10-10 overall and 3-5 in the conference. We'll be right back with our post-game wrap-up right after this.
My name is Carson. Rodeo has become a very big part in my life. To win a rodeo, you got to be really dedicated, so I have to stay in shape. I really like when you're getting done with a run, because sometimes you have the highs and your lows in rodeo, but when you do good, it's really a great feeling. Tobacco, in my opinion, doesn't belong in rodeo. I mean, you can look at all the statistics, and it's just been a damaging, destructive product.